So I'm pregnant. I didn't want to be, didn't ever think I would be again. Funny how that happens. I'm like 8 weeks, a little over 8 weeks right now, and it's pretty miserable. It's insanely nauseous, like all day nausea. I don't remember a pregnancy being this bad. This is my 8th pregnancy. So I knew immediately that I was pregnant, and I was like, frick. Because my last pregnancy was in early 2018. I lasted over 13 weeks before I miscarried. That's when I decided, we decided we were done having kids. It was a lot. I was just kind of done trying, and I felt like our little family of 4 was it. And it might be. Who knows? I was on birth control for 2 years, and I was just kind of at a point. I was working out really hard, and I wanted to see what my body would do or how I would feel not on birth control. I wanted to see if mentally and physically I could tell a difference, not taking a pill full of hormones every day. So I got off it, and here we are. To quote my favorite movie, the best way to not is to not. So, I mean, here we are.
We were obviously using other forms of protection, and of course the one time that we run out of that form of protection, and I think I'll be okay, here we are.
If you have had issues with getting pregnant or staying pregnant or making babies in general, you'll know, like, you don't want to be too excited when you find out you're pregnant, but you also don't want to send negative vibes to the fetus and think that, oh, am I gonna lose it today? Oh, am I spotting? Was that a cramp? Is it starting now? I'm like at a weird middle ground where I don't know if I should be excited that I could possibly have a 3rd child, or if I should not get my hopes up again, because I've done that a million times, and it crushes you when you prepare for a baby and it doesn't happen. Oh, I'm sitting outside the gym. I finally made it today. I felt like I felt good enough. So that's where I'm at. I have decided that I'm not gonna go see a doctor, and don't come for me. I'm not gonna see a doctor unless I make it out of this first trimester. I've done the route where the second I find out I'm pregnant, like 3-4 weeks in, I'm there weekly. We're taking measurements. We're having ultrasound, seeing what we can do to keep the baby growing. And one, that's expensive, especially when it doesn't benefit me at all, because my body's gonna do what it's gonna do. So I don't want to hear its heartbeat and get attached if I'm not gonna make it, you know? I don't know. I don't want to sound so negative and nasty, because then I don't want to put that out there. But I'm ready for this not to work, because it's not worked so many times before. On the other hand, I'm so ready to be a mom to a little baby. Okay, I need to chill, because I need to go exercise. Also, this pregnancy, I've been emotionally a wreck, and physically, like, whoa. It's so annoying, because I was feeling so good for so long. I've got a video talking about my first 6 pregnancies. That was obviously before my 7th pregnancy in 2018. But I kind of go into detail about each and every one of those pregnancies, how long they lasted. Obviously, I have my 2 sons. I gained like 80 pounds with them. So if this pregnancy does go how I want it to go, I promise you I will not gain 80 pounds. I'm gonna take control now. That's why I'm here at the gym. But it's hard, because the only thing that sounds good for me to eat is fruit, crunchy, like fresh fruit, or sour candy. So I've had sour candy, which I don't have ever. Like, it's not what I want. I'm a chocolate girl. I just can't get enough, and my body needs to get enough because I'm breaking out like insane. My skin's being a bit. So I just need to rein it in now because God willing, I still have 32 weeks to go. But if this pregnancy is like my boys, then I've got 28, 29 weeks to go. And I don't want to gain 80 pounds. Also, my boobs got so big. It's so weird because they like fill out my size B cup bras. Like, that's huge for me lately because I lost all fat in them. Like, all fat. And then all of a sudden they're like full again. And I was like, not into it. So that's really annoying. And it's really affecting, like, I can't run, can't jump, do anything because they hurt so bad. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go work out. See you in another week or so. Okay, that's disgusting. This is so hideous. Okay, I'm at the gym again. A couple weeks later. It's the only place that I'm free of my family. Distance learning can suck it. Sorry, I'm trying to put my shoes on like I am this little girl who can fit in places like this. Okay, so I am 10, almost 11 weeks now. Still feeling the same, like it's hit or miss. Like, I didn't make it to the gym yesterday. I just felt like garbage. The few updates that I have are like my breathing. Like, I feel like I'm 30 weeks pregnant. I know I'm about to sound really ugly in the gym right now. But like the quality of air that I breathe can make me nauseous. I just need it to be fresh air. Also, I always feel like I have to take in deep breaths and let it out slowly. Like I'm doing that all day long. The other little update is like my belly is there, which is weird to me. I look pregnant. Like, I see a lower belly really popping out. And I mean, I've always had a belly, always. Like a month ago, it was feeling cute and flatter-ish. I could like suck it in and I could feel like there was some strength in that area. And now, like, there is no sucking anything in, and it's really weird. I have a really long torso and also a lot of fluff around my belly, so like I don't ever show for like 20 weeks. So that's what's happening. Still very nauseous. Still only want to eat fruit. The strangest thing in the world is I hate Diet Coke right now. Like, actually despise it, which if anything is going to give away that I'm pregnant to my family, it's that, because I, for my like whole adult life, have been a disgustingly addicted Diet Coke drinker. Like the big, fat, huge gas station cups full of it, like every day. So if anything is going to give away this pregnancy, it's going to be my lack of desire to work out or my hate of Diet Coke. I was in there 30 minutes and died. I think that's annoying. Besides the fact that I just can't breathe, is the fact that my chest hurts so bad. So I can't do any jumpy, runny, anything like that, like I normally would for cardio, even though I hate cardio. So my cardio, so my cardio has to be like on a bike or the stair climb or something super low impact, so they're not like bouncing around, even though there's nothing there. They still hurt so bad. I know it's better than nothing, like just going and moving for 30 minutes, but I truly feel so, like, it's almost sad thinking about what my workouts used to be compared to now. I definitely am not gonna continue losing any weight with these types of workouts. I'm more so doing it because if you've seen my a video I did a few years back when I was pregnant, I ended up losing that baby boy. I was super depressed during the pregnancy, extremely depressed. And I did research and everything said, be active, release endorphins. It will help you to be happy. And it's just science, you know? I'm really trying to make myself get out there like 4 times a week and do something that releases endorphins so that I don't slip into that depression funk that I was in 2 pregnancies ago. It is just a proven fact that if you're active, you're in a better headspace. And I need all the help in the headspace department. I just realized I was chewing gum that whole time. That must have been so annoying. Like, I'm chewing gum all day because it helps the nausea. Just a minty, super minty gum, cinnamon gum. I don't know why. So I'm on my way to my 12-week ultrasound. I'm quite nervous because the last ultrasound I had, I was told there was no heartbeat. Actually, I had the last 2 ultrasounds. So I don't know, I'm kind of nervous, kind of shaky. My husband's meeting me there, so that's good. This was like a last-minute appointment because there was a cancellation. So I wasn't even supposed to have this today, but they called and were like, can you come in? And I was not mentally prepared. Also, I'm wearing makeup for the first time since July 17th. Today's October 1st. I feel really weird with makeup on. Okay, bye. Ew, they wouldn't let me film in there. Utah is so chill about stuff like that. Nevada's not. So I'm in the car, got blood work done, and felt a little woozy. So I'm eating some pretzels. I was wearing a mask. Gross. I also had to get a pap smear and the boob touching one. And that was annoying. Because I didn't expect that. Whatever. Basically, it's just your typical prenatal visit. But she did refer me to a high-risk specialist that I am going to see within the week. The ultrasound, the baby is measuring like within a few days of what my dates were. So that's good. And since I am new to this area, I was just trying to figure out like where they recommend like I should deliver. And they basically told me I should go to this certain hospital because it has like a level 3 NICU when the other ones near me are only up to a level 2. My boys never had to be in the NICU even though they came early and they were 4 and 5 pounds. She said her exact words were, if the baby starts to tank it at like 28 weeks and we have to get it out, then you need to be at the hospital with the level 3 NICU so that we can keep the baby alive, it's basically. So that was a weird conversation. So hopefully this baby doesn't tank it. Yeah. Back in the car, same day. Thought I would just show you something else that I've been craving like crazy. It's just peanut butter on toast, like crunchy hot toast. So the peanut butter gets all melty. So good to me. I have this like every day. Also obsessed with hot rice. Just hot, sticky rice with some salt. Yeah. I wish I craved more healthy things, but carbs and fruit, that's all I want. Ew, somebody just pulled up right next to me. Gross, I hate this. One more thing that the doctor said to me today that kind of caught me off guard. When I told her it was unplanned, she said, so do you want to move forward with this pregnancy? And I was like, what do you mean? Move forward? Like, obviously. And she was just like, are you sure you want to move forward with this one? I don't know. There's no risk for my physical health if I have another miscarriage. I get why she asked that, like mentally. She was wondering if I'm ready to be pregnant again, and I told her I'm ready for whatever happens. But just like the fact that basically terminating this pregnancy was thrown out as an option for me didn't sit well because I don't know. It's just, I would never. That's it. Hi. Sorry, just got out of the gym. I had my appointment at the high-risk place, the perinatologist, I think is what it's called. Like a 4-hour appointment. The first hour was spent with a, I want to say a geneticist. I don't know if that's a thing, but her door said genetics, and the whole meeting was about like my family history. Went through me and all my siblings, Isaiah and all his siblings, our parents and all their siblings. My mom is one of 19, and my dad is one of 7. So like that took forever. Isaiah has a million siblings. And then even into grandparents, like history of how they passed. I have over 100 first cousins. Think about all of them and who in my family has struggled with either getting pregnant or staying pregnant. And I know I have a few cousins who have dealt with that. So that was that appointment. We went through all the testing that they would like me to do, which I told them I know I've already done in Utah. I don't know, I guess since I'm over 30, I'm 30, I'm in like a new category, which I was like, that makes me feel so old. Over 35 is when they say they really watch you because of your age. But it was just mentioned a few times that I'm over 30, so you might want to do this test. This is my 8th pregnancy, and I don't know why after my first loss or even my second loss, they didn't treat me this way at my old place. So I just feel very cared for here, and it's nice. Honestly, it makes me pretty upset about how, I was never treated badly at my last place, but they never treated me like I was high risk. I just feel like they kind of brushed it off. I don't know if it was because I was so young when it was all going on or what, or if I just mentally couldn't handle it, so I didn't press them on anything. Thinking about it now, where I'm at in a good headspace and I'm older and wiser, I'm pretty upset with how things went my past 7 pregnancies. Anyway, that's the past. We can only go forward with this one. After the genetic stuff, I had an ultrasound. They were able to get everything, and the baby was moving like crazy. I've never seen that in an ultrasound. Legit looked like it was dancing constantly. It was never holding still, really. So it was a long ultrasound. It took a long time to get the measurements, but like we could see it all. It was just because the baby was psycho. After that, I met with the doctor, who was super cool. Oh, they did put me on just a baby aspirin for now, just in case I do have a clotting issue. It's just like a baby blood thinner. And at my next ultrasound, depending on growth, we'll see if I need to go on a more intense blood thinner. I was even asking about is there certain prenatals I should take, any certain vitamins or supplements, like what can I do? And he was like, as a species, we grew babies for millions of years without prenatals, without supplements. Like he almost was just kind of like, take a prenatal just because you get some vitamins in, but like the baby's gonna grow if the baby's gonna grow. You can't go and eat all the salmon and sweet potatoes, and I can't just go and pop some pills and expect the baby to develop better than my others. Like that's just not gonna happen. I asked him about volleyball because I'm playing and coaching a lot, and I'm just nervous. Like I don't know why. I think jumping around or whatever might dislodge the baby. Like is that a thing? I don't know, but I've been kind of paranoid about it. So I asked him, and he said, as long as I'm not like throwing myself on the floor and diving and stuff. And he said, if this baby's gonna go, it's gonna go whether you lay in bed all day or whether you're up doing something you enjoy. So he said, jumping is fine, play volleyball, just don't dive. I feel like that was a good little mental check for me. Like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I can't just lay in bed all day, which I kind of do. I do take like a 2 to 3 hour nap every day because I can't function without it. But no, it was good to hear it from a doctor. After that, had all the blood work done. They're even going to do testing on Isaiah, which we've never done before, which I thought was cool. We're going to see if we're carriers of there's a whole list of like 100 different things that we're going to see if maybe we're passing something on that's restricting growth. I've gotten so much blood drawn at this point that it doesn't even faze me. I don't think Isaiah's gotten blood drawn ever. So that'll be interesting. Feeling good other than nausea, still nausea for a good half of my day. But I just chew some gum or eat a fruity popsicle or some fruit, something cold, and it really helps. And I take a nap every day. Anyway, I've been talking for days, so I need to go. Okay. Bye.